Hi everybody, welcome back to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, and in this video I just wanted to show you the importance and strength of the Ghost perk in this game. So I've set up this private match. As you see, it's split screen, so the fella that's moving at the bottom right now hasn't got Ghost on, but the fella at the top does. So straight away, if you just look at the top of the screen, you'll see that this guy, if you look on his minimap in the top left of the screen, as the radar pulses, can see the position of the other fella. And also, if you look at his compass at the top as the radar pulses, he can see where he is. So he's got a classic camper's position up here. Now, this chap down here, as you can see, as he's running up and he's thinking, oh, maybe he wants to take the B flag, or maybe there's a hard point in here or something like this, and he's having a look round. He's looking at his mini-map and he can't see anything, can he? And then as we get closer, all right, I'll take the B flag. If he didn't see him there, you can see on his mini-map he sees nothing at all on the bottom, but the fellow at the top, in fact, let's move them really close together, you can see exactly where the other person was. Now, where this changes slightly is if the guy fires his gun. You'll see. So what I'm going to do is the guy on the top is going to fire his gun. Look at the compass of the guy on the bottom. Right, you ready? See the red mark appears, and that stays for a good few seconds afterwards, so that does give away his position. Now, traditionally in Call of Duty, what would happen is when you did that, you would also appear on the mini-map, but that doesn't happen in Modern Warfare 2019, and it looks like they're not going to add it in either. So you can see how incredibly powerful Ghost is for hiding. The other thing that normally would happen in Call of Duty is that if you were staying still, like this chap is, Ghost would stop working after a while. In other words, you'd have to be moving at a certain speed, normally at least walking, for Ghost to take effect. And the idea of that is that it would stop people camping in corners like this, because if they were still, you know, they would appear on the mini-map when you had, obviously you've got to have a UAV up, or a personal radar, or an advanced UAV up, something like that. And then you could see them. So you can see how Ghost really is a crutch perk in Modern Warfare, and can make a massive difference. Now, before we go though, I just want to talk a little bit about Cold-Blooded, because sometimes people get Cold-Blooded and Ghost mixed up. So Cold-Blooded is a different perk that actually this guy at the bottom, who's jumping up and down now, has got, and lying down. Cold-Blooded means that enemy AI streaks can't see you. So that means things like the VTOL aircraft, an automatic turret, the support helicopter, all those sorts of things. You won't, they won't lock onto you and kill you when you're running around. Now, obviously, if you're near to somebody else and they get killed and there's a bit of splash damage, you might get killed too. But that's where Cold-Blooded comes in. So Cold-Blooded can be very powerful, because we know people like calling in VTOLs and stuff like that. However, in order to equip Cold-Blooded, you have to give up EOD, which is the perk that stops you taking quite so much damage from grenades, and importantly claymores as well. So I don't know whether that's useful at all. So there we go. That's how Cold-Blooded works. Look at that. The guy with Cold-Blooded. Sorry, that's how Ghost works. The guy who's got Ghost on, even with a radar up, the other guy cannot see him on his mini-map at all. So what you need to do is you need to find them, and then you need to get those campers. Anyway, that's enough from me. Hopefully that's useful, and I will see you again soon.